niggas from the Uda, welcome to the Uda. All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters, all my niggas from the Uda, welcome to the Uda. All of my niggas insane, they tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain, it in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing, went in school, laying it bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga, full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field nigga, you was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas, been a drug dealer since a little nigga, All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rap, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been stuck in a computer.
3, 2, 1, bang.
You already know the vibes. We back with another one where it ain't no other one you heard. Listen, man, we got St. Louis Bay exposes, or is he telling this side of the story? We got to figure this out, man. Exposes Big Meech for knowing Tammy Cowins was a rat. Is that true? We got this live from DAWGFACE TV podcast. Listen, man, you already know this is the Go Sector. This is the Go Network. Everything here is on Go. And it ain't just that I'm on Go, you on Go, but we on Go together. And that's how we going to be on Go and get to where we got to go. Feel me? Feel me? So listen, I need y'all to drop likes in the building, share, all of that. This is what we doing. Lean on that like button. It costs you nothing to push that button. All right? Cool. As long as we got that out the way today. Let's get into that, though. You all right? Facts.
Because you are in the position to kind of like fill in some gaps that kind of like complete the whole story. Can you tell me your background, where you come from? We know you come from St. Louis, but can you give us some background in terms of your relationship with Cuffy, your relationship with Cuffy's brother Magic, and the relationship you had with Meech and anybody else involved with the whole BMF family?
R.I.P. to Magic.
Well, you know, coming up as a youngster in the projects, Cuffy was, you know, one of our big homies out our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call him Uncle, you know what I'm saying, respectfully. But I was more tighter with Magic because Cuff had left and did a long stretch in the 90s. And that's when I started coming up, jumping out. I jumped off the porch probably like 91, 92 as an adolescent. And, you know, just a bad kid in the neighborhood, bad kid running around. And Magic, which is why, you know, ended up taking me on his wing in the late 90s and shit when he came home from the feds, you know, so he saw I was moving in the hood and telling me I needed to get off all the gangbang and shit and get me some money and take life serious. And he introduced me to a whole new world when he took me around Meech T. You know what I'm saying? My first time actually being around them, they threw me out to Vegas. That took me to the fight at the AFFIDAVIT Trinidad fight at the Mandalay Bay. I believe it was in 98 and 99. I'm not sure, but
We live.
seeing how they was moving as a unit, everybody stuck together, nobody crossed each other, none of that shit. That shit had me like mesmerized. You know, you don't see this many niggas was tied in like this. Nobody's crossing each other about no bitches, no money, no none of this shit. It was just all love. And from that point on, I was like, damn, I got to be part of this movement. I got to give me a movement. And when I got back, you know what I'm saying, because my little cousin, my little cousin Coco, he went with me. I'm like, bro, we got to turn it up. And from that point on, it was on. There was no looking back. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. So listen, were you ever BMF official? Were you ever a part of the whole BMF family officially, or were you just operating on your own accord with Magic and then on your own?
I never claimed BMF. Let's get this straight. I never claimed BMF. I was like an affiliate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that family, don't get it. I'm not putting no knock on that. They definitely family. But I was never the one running around claiming BMF. I always wanted to start my own shit. Actually, I did start my own little shit in the neighborhood on for, you know, what they was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I was never the one that claimed BMF. But if you look at all the paperwork, it's going to say that I'm a BMF member, but that's not true. That's just how the feds want to put a tag on a person.
Okay, I got you. When you first met Did you meet Meech first, or did you meet T first, or did you meet them together?
I actually met Meech first when Meech was in St. Louis before I met T. We used to call Meech Ponytail. Meech used to have a long ass pony like a ducktail.
Right.
And then we used to call it Zod. So I met Meech like in 96 when I was in 90, if I was 97, 98 when Magic came home. But we was at the Animal House, the old spot called the Animal House. It was a club. And I first saw the nigga right there. Everybody was talking about this dude. And I'm like, man, that's only like, you know, I'm getting him his flowers too. But I'm like, damn, that's him, like, you know, regular nigga like us. But, you know, his name was just out of Meech. Well, it wasn't even Meech. His name always been Meech, but everybody, that's Zod, that's Ponytail, that's Zod. You know what I'm saying? So I actually met him before I met T, because T was never the one that really do the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Meech was always the one in the clubs and shit.
Okay. What was the biggest differences between, as you got to know Meech and T, what were some of the biggest differences, some of the biggest contrasts in personality and character? What were some of the biggest contrasts between T and Meech?
You know what I'm saying? This gonna fuck y'all up. They night and day. Because T is more like a family guy. Like, he gonna stay in the house, stay around the frame on the barbecue. He wanna do things, like, he real grounded. Meech is flamboyant. He gonna be outside. He gonna club. He gonna buy the bars out. That was never T style. Now, when T come out, he gonna show his ass, but T would rather be in the house with the family, with the guys and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, just kicking the bubble, gambling and shit like.
Breaking this down, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. We on Go. This is the Go Network. This is the Go Sector. Salute to that girl Henny in the building. Salute to Tay Luciano in the building. I need everybody getting the likes up. Everybody getting the likes up. Salute to everybody. Let's get into it.
In the house amongst us.
Okay, I got you. So let me get right into some specific questions, bro. There were some rumors circulating around about a conflict that T had with somebody in St. Louis about some money or about some product or something like that. So can you tell us about if T ever had any conflict with somebody representing BMF out of St. Louis, or is that not true?
Well, see, everybody keeps catching BMF. It was some conflict, but the guy who he had the conflict with, he don't claim BMF, but he's a big dog too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a big dog. His name's Fat Cat. And yeah, they had some controversy over T thought Fat Cat took some money from him, and that wasn't the case. The nigga who actually took the money from T was this nigga named Dog Man, who ended up being one of the star witnesses on the case, named Danny Jones. He the one when it stole all the money and all the work and shit when we got locked up in the house in 2005. He got out first and when he hit the stash house, and T thought that Fat Cat did it.
Okay, I got you. So the first indictment in 2005, you were indicted with those boys?
No, I was in the house with him. I had just came home from the feds. I was only home a few months. We was in the house gambling, right?
Right.
And when the indictment came down, they hit all the houses across the country around the same time. And we was in there gambling, shooting dice or whatever, shooting dice and playing cards. And the feds kicked in, and that's what it was. That's when we left. But that's when they left. I ended up getting out. My PO held me with them for about 3-4 days to let me out. But the feds kept investigating me. So the feds kept investigating me because they wanted to know why was I in the house with them. You know what I'm saying? Who is this nigga? He just came home from the feds on a gun case. I ain't around him. So they let me out, you know, because I wasn't part of that indictment. But they kept watching me, and they ended up bringing my own indictment on me and a couple of my guys, but they intertwined it to the BMF indictment. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feds just play a lot of bullshit games, but they do that in case you go to trial so they can paint a picture to the jury like, he's a part of these guys. And then they'll show you what these guys was about. So automatically now the jury looking at you like, oh, this motherfucker guilty. He's around a multi-million-dollar drug ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So
saying that they brought both indictments together, combined them.
They just intertwined. They said that it's still from this investigation from them, so they kept watching us. And they tapped our phones from us leaving out the county jail. They, you know, they get the phones, they get all the numbers off, and they tapped our phones and they let me and a couple of my guys go. And from that point on, we was being watched. and they came and got me probably about 11 months later.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
You got a question, Juice?
Yeah, shoot. How you felt that where you felt the discrepancy come in with Cuffy and Meech at then? You said it was all good before this case?
Yeah, there's no discrepancy. It came in because Meech allowed Tammy, which I believe that they had a meeting of the minds because can't no bitch go and put some smut on my name and I don't check her about it. So him and Meech and Tammy had to have a meeting of the minds to do what they did. So that's the discrepancy, but it's nothing, no hard drawn out shit. And that's why I was trying to tell DAWGFACE before I did the interview. We're not gonna make this no. And if the real gonna represent the real, that's what you gotta stand on. And that's what I was trying to tell 42 Doug. Like, you keep on talking about some you rolling with Detroit to this. No, rolling was real because nigga, you got snitches everywhere. You just got a snitch in every city, in every organization is gonna be a rat.
Nice.
So nigga, here's to the facts. Nigga, look at the facts and fill in the gaps from there. Stop being naive and just basically want to be a dick rider. I ain't with that shit, man. You know, call us, if it was Cuff, I'll be the same way, my nigga.
You was on the phone with Doug and Meech at the same time, right?
Yeah, I was on the phone with both of them.
And did how did that go? Let us know what you let Doug know then.
Before Doug thought that I didn't know him. So he's like, man, I'm gonna get through them. I said, get him on the phone. He's gonna tell you exactly what I'm. So he called me, get him on the phone. And I'm asking Meech, like, what's up, dog? Like, what's going on? Like, how you let this shit go on with them? He's like, what you talking about? I said, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How when you found out when Cuffy asked for your help, sent you the affidavit to subpoena you to come help him, you didn't sign it. Like, why you leave him on stuck with this bitch was steady coming to visit you and everything? You ain't got word that she was working. That's why I'm telling her, like, how could you continue to fuck with somebody who burned your man? But you won't help him, but you still let her come see you and everything. Talk to her on the phone every day.
What was his response in front of Doug?
That's what I told him. Yeah, I told him this in front of Doug.
What he say? What was his response? What was Meech's response?
He said, man, he said some old shit, man. I gotta listen back to the audio. Some old shit like, what am I talking about? I said, you know exactly what I'm talking about, nigga. What you mean, what am I talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop acting like you stupid, man. And we had a few more words. I said a few more facts, and he hung up.
So Big Meech ended the phone call?
Huh?
Who? Big Meech ended the phone call?
Big Meech hung up on us. Well, I stayed on with Doug for about another minute. I said, you see what I'm saying? Look what I'm telling you. You know, the nigga right, he's like, Doug's like, oh man, that ain't how that call's supposed to win. What the fuck you mean? That's how it's supposed to go. Man, you saying it wrong. How I say something wrong, I'm letting him know where he went wrong there, dog. He know he played a third party role in this shit.
Okay, so listen.
If he paint a picture or giving some type of explanation to Doug that he ain't giving to the world.
Yeah, I gave it right to Doug, like raw and uncut. What more do you want? It's just like, dog, if my bitch set one of y'all up, and I know this, she said, a friend of mine, I ain't gonna say my bitch, even a friend, a woman friend or a nigga friend, and I know she did this to y'all, fucked y'all up, and you reaching out for my help, like, man, fix this shit. I'm gonna assist my brother, and I'm gonna cut that bitch off, I'm gonna condemn her. He never did none of that all the way from 2013, bro. So what was give me your reason why you didn't help your brother out. He couldn't give me one.
So let me say this to you, brother. So one of the biggest misconceptions, or I want you to tell me if it is a misconception. So one of the things that people are saying about Cuffy reaching out through certified mail initially to let Big Meech know that his name came up at that Franks hearing and that it was exposed at the Franks hearing that Tammy said that Meech was the one who set the play up between SUAREZ and Cuffy. So one of the things that people are saying is that Cuffy wanted, one of the things that people are saying is that Cuffy wanted Meech to testify about some murders that had took place in St. Louis.
Hell no. How could Meech testify about the murders in St. Louis? It was nothing about no murders. It was about the whole hookup with the SUAREZ, with Tammy and SUAREZ. They had nothing to do with no murders.
Yep.
The people just put their own twist on it to justify and cover up Meech's wrongdoing because everybody just want to be a dick rider. Some of these niggas who dick ride never even met Meech, never shook his hand or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I had to bring.
Like, this had nothing to do with no motive.
I had to bring that point up. I had to bring that point up is because one of the schools of thoughts that people are pushing now. So I'm gonna push at you what people are pushing to justify why Meech never responded to Cuffy. People are saying that Cuffy wanted Meech to testify or to acknowledge something related to.
It's a lot going on in this. That's why I don't want to talk too much. I want to listen, and we're going to build on it. I got paperwork. I can screen share it. Terry case, this case, that case. I got everything. We getting everything, but I need y'all to make the likes move. We have to make moves in the program. Sorry. We're not in that age where we standing and watching. Sorry. If you in that world, leave now. I don't care. Somebody else will come and view it. I swear to God, somebody will. Swear. I need y'all to make moves in the program. Y'all are leaders in this chat. Y'all are leaders that are watching me. You're not a follower of anyone. I need you to step out the crowd and start making movements in the program because you're either Neil or you're Smith. That's it. Which one are you?
To some murders, basically implicating himself or putting himself into the mix or a conversation with some murders that had taken place.
Listen, man, you know those murders, allegedly those murders happened with Cuff, whatever they had on there. Meech was in jail. Them dudes, the oldest how them got killed. Meech was already in jail, bro. So how could he come testify? How could he send him an affidavit asking him to come help him about some murders and he in jail in two different cities? Meech was doing his time. Cuff was on the street. This had nothing to do about no murders. This was all about the introduction with Tammy and the SUAREZ shit, bro.
Okay, I got you. Detroit Gossip, what you want to say?
They can't even read.
Yeah, see, the biggest thing is, so listen, we know that when you want to mix somebody up, or when you want to spin a tale, or you want to create a narrative to turn the story away from what we're supposed to be focused on, people start introducing things as facts, right? People start to say things and mix things in that are not true for the sole purpose of trying to create some dissension or trying to create a cloud so that it's all mixed up now. Did you ever meet Tammy in your journeys?
Not personally, but I got introduced to Tammy on my 20-year bid through Meech. Me and Meech always corresponded with each other. So he introduced me to Tammy, telling me, like, man, anytime, you want to contact me if you need anything done, holler at her. You know what I'm saying? It's like my secretary. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, all right, so she keep it.
What year was that? What year was that, baby? Not to interrupt you.
I was in Big Sandy, so let me see. I left Aquarium 12. I went to Big Sandy in 12. So it had to be between 13 and 14 when I first met Tammy, like over the phone and emailing and all that old shit.
All right. Okay, I got you. How was your conversation with her?
So he met Tammy in 13, 14. And she was doing some little secretary type business for him too at the time. Okay.
Me and Tammy, like, we was cool. She's very crafty. She's smart. She's very articulate. You know what I'm saying? She sounded to me, because she was supposed to come see me, but she never did. That's when all this stuff started surfacing. She just seemed like a good person because her mother stayed with her. She had a daughter, something like that. She's a good person. She got her mother staying with her, going to work every day. I never would imagine, even when Cuff first said it, man, I said, this can't be true. Like, I thought Uncle was delusional or something. But he sent me the paperwork. I'm like, oh, man, this shit crazy. So I get transferred out of out of Big Sandy. They sent me to Beaumont. Boom. When I get to Beaumont, I called Tammy. I'm like, look, I couldn't call you to both Big Sandy because I went to the hole for a phone and all this old shit. I just got on the compound. Look, check this out. What's this shit going on that you set up Cuffs? She's like, what are you talking about? I say, I got the paperwork. She immediately got him on the defensive side. Well, Meech is a friend of mine. I want Meech at home. Meech deserves to be at home. I say, so hold up. So you mean you said you're going to set somebody else up to get Meech at home, but this is one of Meech's friends? Well, yeah. I mean, I say, Tammy, hold up. First and foremost, you're wrong. You shouldn't even be getting in men's business. Me as a friend, period. You out of pocket. I said, you need to fix this shit. You need to help Cuff get out this jail. You need to fix this shit.
So Tammy told him. So him and Tammy had a conversation about Tammy setting people up. And he's telling Tammy that she needs to fix it. So Tammy's confident enough to speak about what she's actually doing to other people, him and whoever else. He's a person that seems like he's associated to Cuff. So she's speaking about this to a person that's associated to Cuff possibility. Okay.
So we went back and forth having all the words, this, that, and the third. Oh, hung up, I never called again.
I get the lights up in the book. Get the lights up in the book.
Cuff said that I threatened her life, and I'm like the enforcer and all this other shit, and it stopped Cuff from getting a bond.
So
That's
it's documented that after y'all had the phone call, she told the feds about the phone call, and the feds got that audio recording, and they used that to justify.
They got the audio recording from the jail, and they used that to stop Cuffy from getting a bond.
And that's
she feared for her life.
And that is 100% exactly how it took place.
That's 1,000% how it took place.
Got you. Did you ever write Meech when this was going on? Did you ever write him and ask him, what was going on, or you left it alone? What happened?
We were talking to other people, right? But this when we fell out at about that because I told her, like, well, if you ain't got nothing to do with it, you should cut that bitch off. But she had told me before that call ended that she was going to see Meech the next week. So I'm like, how is me still allowing her to come see him, this, that, and the third? I'm like, this shit it just didn't sound right. It wasn't right. Because ain't no way no broad who set my nigga up for to keep coming to see me and I'm for to keep calling her phone and all this. I don't give a fuck what you doing for me. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? No rights or none of that shit. Ain't no real street nigga finna do that. That's how I know. That's how I know they colluded on that shit, man. They colluded on that. That girl, she just can't do that shit on her own without Meech's permission. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I keep telling everybody this. Tammy's smart and she crafty. Tammy knew that Meech was fucked up. Everybody ran off with his paper, this, and third, but she knew his name held so much weight and that movement held so much weight. She told Meech like this, I said, damn it, this is what I'm saying. She told Meech like this, look, I'm gonna get you out. I promise I'm gonna get you out of jail. But sign your rights over to me. Meech like, how you gonna do nothing? Don't worry about that, I'm gonna get you out. So Meech like, all right, cool, boom. That's how they win, man, because why would you sign your rights over to a motherfucker who ain't giving you no advance money?
Right. That's a good point.
I'm not gonna give you my shit, you ain't giving me no, but okay, give me $500,000, give me $1 advance, then I'll sign it over. She didn't have nothing to give him, but what she had to give him was a promise. She had a promise to give him, and she upheld her promise.
Lights up.
The only reason we didn't get out earlier
Drop a like.
that case went bad because she got sleeping with the agent and all of those shit, so they had to drop the drug part, the part that they agreed upon, but they still had Cuffy stuck on the other shit. So Meech couldn't get his full reduction because that part of the deal is gone. When you say that, right, let me chime in on something. So what if
It's a lot going on in this conversation. He's saying basically he told Meech as well. And Meech ended up still dealing with this girl. She's still coming to visit Meech. And like, why is he not cutting Shorty off? This is what Bay is saying. I need y'all to get the likes up. Anything we doing here, we getting the messages up. We're not standing around looking. I need y'all to get the likes up. Yeah, salute to you if you just dropped a like. Salute to you. You're a leader. I need more leaders to follow that. I'm not talking about asshole shit. Anything I'm covering, even if people want to be mad about, stay on spirits, bro. Stay on spirits. Okay? I'm unbiased. Everybody got a side, and I'll display it. So I have no time. My mission is the Most High's mission. But drop likes on this. Because I'm not an asshole, and I'm not sitting here at 3 o'clock in the morning in New York time. I don't know where you're located. And I'm screen sharing. I don't even like doing that. I don't like using these programs. I told you that. I use YouTube straight. I don't like using the programs. So you have to drop likes in these programs. Period. Point blank. I need that to move. And until that move, we'll listen to some music or some shit.
My niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Uda. Welcome to the Uda. All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Uda.
Can we start dropping some likes now? Can that go up now? Can we start getting the 20s and all of the stuff where we're supposed to be and let the likes start matching so that more people can join the conversation? That's all I ask. I don't ask for money. I've been online for years. I don't ask you for nothing. Drop a like. YouTube give you a like or a dislike. Why don't you use it? I don't want you to leave the channel. I want you to use it when you come here because everything's on go. And we're not saving no ammunition. We're using it. So drop a like. I'm serious. Dead serious, though. Dead serious. I'm gonna hold you under hostage for your like. Okay, bro. It's my natural life. Okay. You will give me what I want. Because I'm going to give you what you want. So you will give me what I want. It's not a question. It's a fact. Likes up. Get that shit to 20 or more. Likes up. I'm tired of asking y'all for shit. I don't ask people for stuff. I don't ask you for $1. I don't like it. The likes up. We listen to real shit. We talking about real shit. Listening to real conversations about some real stuff. Why the likes ain't real? Why the shit ain't real? Why is everybody AI? Why is everybody around me is fucking ChatGPT ass people around me, man? That just watch and look and shit, man. Like interactive experiences, bro. Even my movies that I used to go and watch them shit's IMAX, homie. I want to see the mist of the water and all that shit when I go watch Jurassic, homo. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? That's where we on, man. We got to stay active, man. All right. When I'm in these programs, I'm screen sharing to you for you. I don't like using these programs, and I don't like using it on my channel. I told y'all that. All right? So get active. Get active. People around me are active. Just get active.
Be face to face that he trading his life right over for freedom and not caring about no money. Exactly.
Look to you if you I appreciate it.
That's because everybody knows why this guy don't got no money and all this other goofy stuff. But plain and simple, he never gave a fuck about no money in the first place. He just wanted to get out. He wanted to get out. He know once you get out, he know everybody gonna get his hand. He did it. We stopped thinking this shit gonna unfold the way it unfolds. He know when he get out, all the rappers gonna get his hands the way they doing now. They gonna run to him. So he know he gonna come back up. Then he know that, you know what I'm saying, she shopping all this shit around to get them a deal for the brand. He like, shit, I'm gonna be straight. I ain't gotta sit in this motherfucker all this time. But it didn't work like that. And he wasn't expecting Cuffy to go all the way.
So what y'all just said, so listen, what y'all just said brought everything full circle. One, you signed your life rights over to her for no monetary gain. She didn't have any money to give you. She was a white collar worker. But she had received a couple of dollars from the DEA for setting up Terry White and a couple of other plays that she initiated, which made her their star darling witness. But she didn't have any money to give him. She didn't have any deals or any contacts or connections. That's why they needed Cuffy, because Cuffy is the one who knew MC Hammer brother.
Cuffy was gonna put up the money, or I don't know what he put up at first. Don't quote me on it, but I know he was willing to put up 250, or he might have put up the 250, but they crossed Cuffy out. That's when they shut him up. And they did. I know that he was fucked up because he had me on the phone, connecting with her. So you know when I get on the phone with a broad, I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm filling her out. And she used to tell me how, she was stressed out because she had to keep Meech money on his books and, the job and all this. She wasn't getting it. I knew about
You been scrubbing the floor or something? What's going on, bro?
right on the phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So,
baby, you was a part of one of the BMF indictments, right?
No, like I said, they had me part of the investigation, but my case can't stem from the BMF indictment.
Right. Okay, look, when was T and Meech's indictment over with? When did they go to jail? When they get their indictment?
They grabbed T the same day they grabbed me, October 26, 2005. They grabbed Meech about 2 weeks later down in Dallas, Texas.
And so they was in the Fed joint probably no later than 2007. Then they was already in the Fed joint then.
No, I'm gonna say it took them about 2009 because they was just sitting in that county jail. That's why I tell everybody, niggas don't want to believe what was me doing back in the county jail with me.
That's what I was getting to. So what year did Meech meet the Mexican SUAREZ?
Don't quote me on it, bro. I want to say 9 or 10, but he was back down in the fucking Michigan County, in Detroit County Jail somewhere in Michigan, and like 11 or 12. And I used to get into it with niggas on the yard, like, man, we just saw your homie going through transit. He getting transferred, said he was going back to court. I'm like, going back to court? Like, what the fuck you going back to court? He got an appeal, so I get on the computer, look to see if he got an appeal. Like, damn, ain't no appeal. I'm calling him up, I'm like, damn, 10 weeks got an appeal in? Like, no, they ain't got no appeal in. What the fuck is this nigga going back to court for this?
So that's major. That's a major point that you just made, Juice. What was he doing? See, because a part of the confusion is he met SUAREZ, and they say that he was in Wayne County Jail, which is in Detroit. They transferred him up to St. Clair County Jail, which is 45 minutes north of Detroit, right? So the question is, people want to know, what was he doing in the jail? How did he meet SUAREZ? Why was he back from the feds on a writ? What was the writ about?
Yeah.
What was the writ? Man, listen, I've been in this federal, this is my third been in this federal system. You're not going back to no county jail unless the court subpoena you a court order and the marshals come to get your ass. There's got to be someone with your case, either on appeal, or you go, somebody call you back to testify for them, or the government calling you to testify for them. Then the only 3 reasons you're going back down there. So Meech didn't have no appeal in. He never went back down there to help nobody. Who else was he going to help? He wouldn't even go help Cuffy. So what's the third one?
All right,
So it's safe to say that was planned to meet him.
Yeah.
Because he had no reason to be down there at all.
So I have a question for you, baby. So in your journeys, you got 3 Fed bits up under your belt as of right now. Under what circumstances SUAREZ had already been called up a couple of times with 100, 200, 300, 400 kilograms. And he came from up under all of them, right? He's not in prison right now. He came from up under all of them. Under what circumstances, in your experience, and you've been on all kind of transports and writs and court appearances and shit like that, under what circumstances do the feds know in a county jail situation where this Mexican just got caught with a boatload of dope? So we're going to put this Mexican in close proximity to Big Meech, the head of the Black Mafia family, so they can have some communications. Under what circumstances do they put 2 kingpins or 2 plugs that they know are plugs in the same cell or in the same part of the same jail so they can talk and have a conversation?
That ain't my happenstance, man. I mean, you got to be a lucky motherfucker to come up on that type of shit like that. Them people who staged all this shit, they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. If SUAREZ heard that Big Meech is in the building, he's gonna want to Big Meech. That's the guy who was moving all the fucking kids for the cartel. If Meech heard another cartel member in there, oh, that's music to his ears. Some people stage this shit, bro. That shit
Thank you.
That shit just didn't fall out the sky like that, man. You got to think, you're talking about this bitch sleeping with the DA, bro. You know the DA know every motherfucker in this country to sell drugs, from the lowest to the highest. So it ain't nothing for them to grab a motherfucker from here and put him here and grab him from here and put him there and go to work. Y'all go to work.
See what happens.
Yeah, we're going to see how this play out.
The same way has no record or no reason.
They did it with Rayford Edmonds and Gazelle de Blanco's son.
Yeah.
Same play.
Yeah, the same fight, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, but everybody's so naive to what's really going on. And then you got to look, if Meech put this plug together, right? Why didn't he get, and he in jail, so you mean telling me you breaking the law in jail and don't nothing happen to you? We already got you in jail for 30 years. You gonna keep on breaking the law? And we ain't gonna say, man, we just gonna ignore it?
To me, I think that was a crazy part too, though, man, in that paperwork, right? I think that's a crazy part. Real talk. That he's listed in the paperwork a certain way, but yet nothing happens. And this is DEA paperwork, bro. This is not like no regular paperwork and all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real paperwork right here. This shit right here. Move that shit out the screen if I want to. That's real paperwork, bro. And Tammy has him in this paperwork. You hear me? Has him in this paperwork as arranging the deals and all of these situations, bro. Okay? Right behind me. Look, let me just move it to the part. Look. Bang. Look. Boom. That's it. Bang. Real talk, man. When you look at this, okay? Move this screen. Okay, y'all? Flannery arranged. Okay? This is how Tammy put the paperwork in. This is how Tammy did it. Okay? This is just how Tammy did it. Okay? Move out the screen. Look, let me move this too. Look. Look. With my hand. Flannery with my hand. Right here. Flannery arranged through Tammy for SUAREZ to provide, right, or supply cocaine in multiple kilogram quantities to Gatling. You feel me? So when Cuffy is saying, at least, if you believe so side or you don't believe a side, believe any side you want to. I have no horse in the race. I don't know none of these niggas personally. Niggas mad with me. Leave me alone, bro. Niggas is crazy. I need time to invest in something else. At the end of the day, though, if you were on a case, because everybody's talking, if you were on a case, bro, and this is your paperwork, this is Cuffy's paperwork, y'all. But yet, he's not even the person that arranged this thing. Yet he's about to get slain and given 27 years. Yet this person has arranged this thing. So says this person. It's not like he said this, you know. He didn't say this. This person has said this. This person, CS1, Tammy. Tammy has said this. All right. So do you not know or do you know? And if you don't know and you find out, what do you do? What do you do? Do you help Cuffy? Do you what's the issue there? What's the problem there? And I think in the coming weeks we're gonna figure out more. Because Tammy got some stuff to say. So I guess when Tammy comes out and says what Tammy has to say, then you know what I mean? Then we'll start figuring out some more stuff. Because I'd rather listen to the horses in the race and not just YouTube people, right? Because when I'm speaking about this case, I'm always talking from the paperwork perspective. So if someone's mad at me, you need to be mad at the DEA and the feds. Because they jotted their paperwork down And every time I'm talking about this shit, I'm talking straight paperwork. So I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Real talk. I didn't write this paperwork. I never made it. I didn't put nobody on it. I didn't arrange nothing. I didn't tell nobody to go on this paperwork. This paperwork that's behind me right now is not no regular sign-up sheet. This type of sign-up sheet is a 5-year minimum. This is all your years in college or all your years in high school. 4 or 5 years. 5 years minimum to be on a paper like this. And to be on a paper like this, trust me, you're most likely not going to get 5 years. And you're not probably going to get 10 either. You probably could get a 10. You probably could get a 120 months like you see on the paper as well. That's what Cuffy did in the past. So that man already did 120 months before, you see it? 120 months. Okay? So he already did that. So that goes to the people that say people are rats. He's already done that, and he's doing the 27 now. So where are the people that's calling him a rat? Because it can't be some YouTube nigga or some YouTube person that just came out of the fucking blue yonder to just be calling people rats. That shit is crazy. I never called Meech or Cuffy rat. The paperwork is shaky as shit, though. Facts. That's a fact. But regardless of anything, why won't you help Cuffy then? Is Cuffy wrong to feel like he was set up? Because he was set up. Is Cuffy wrong to feel like, damn, maybe this nigga knew or this nigga knew? Is he wrong for feeling that? Put yourself in someone else's shoes for one day. And don't be a dick rider or a meat puller. And get y'all meat riding down to at least a 38.8 and not 98.9. And just be real, because some people from the streets, but they act like they're not when they're online, when they're talking. I'm watching you talk. Where you come from? Where do you come from? Tell me where you come from. I'd like to know. Because if this was my mother's paperwork, I won't call my mom a snitch, you know. The paperwork is shaky, Mom. Did you know or did you not know? And we're going to be down that road right there for like 17 more years. That's why I said, fuck all of this. Why don't we sign a petition and say, you know what, free Cuff. And let's get signatures and let's get it active. Because fuck all the bullshit. Because I wanted both of them free, right? So what's the difference? Does it change for me? No, I still want Cuff free. So what's the problem? I wanted him Cuff free before I did YouTube videos. And I wanted Meech free before he came home too. So what's the problem? Meech is a real nigga, right? If he's a real nigga, he don't want Cuff free. What's the problem? I'm just saying, what's the problem? Real shit, though. What's the problem? If Meech did not rat, okay, Meech ain't rat. So if Meech did not rat, why not help Cuffy? Your bitch did. Your bitch did, nigga. Your homegirl, whatever you want to call her. Whatever you want to call her. CSIA1, 3, B1, whatever nigga, vitamin 3, B13, whatever you want to call her, bro. She did, bro. She did. She did, bro. So what do we do about that? Nothing. You just leave it to be like that? A nigga like me, I could, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't get it twisted. There's a slimmer of a slither that Tammy did all this on her own. You can't think that it's not a percentage of a chance. There's the percentages of that she did all this on her own. So nobody can say, nah. Everything's percentages and it's out there, bro. Trust me. Everything is not the definite yeah, unless we get a definite yeah that shows us definite yeah. Nothing's a definite yeah. Real talk. So that's for people that's calling either one of them a rat. Think about it. Some of you that's calling these niggas as rats is not even about nothing. No life, no nothing. Some of you niggas is online and calling these niggas rats because you want to get views. And that's crazy. It's crazy, bro. that putting these niggas, both of them, these niggas is rats. For what? For a view? That's crazy. It's crazy. I make my jokes on my 1-2 jokes on Tammy, I do, and on Keith, because of their love affair and all that. We running a TV show here, bro. But I do not think Tammy's a fucking joke. I do not think Keith fucking CROMER is a joke, nigga. He's a fucking DEA agent, nigga. X. What you talking about, bro? It's not a joke. But if I could crack a joke on his ass, you think I give a fuck what you could say to me? He's a Fed. He can investigate me if he wants to. Be my guest. I gives no fuck what you could think then. Think about that. Because none of y'all niggas ain't going to talk no shit to no Feds. Shut up. You're not. Because you're probably scared too. So don't try to scare me. Get your hand on my pocket. That's what I think about every day, nigga. And last time I checked, nigga looked like you.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
But we hating on me. We hating on me.
Ain't nobody hating on it. It's just the truth, bro. And motherfuckers, if you gonna be in the streets, bro, be in the streets or get your ass on the sidewalk. You can't be on both. Or you in the streets or you're on the sidewalk. But everybody want to cover up for a nigga because it's popularity. Wow, that ain't how the rules go, man. What goes for me goes for you. What goes for him goes for him.
All right, so I have a
when you break the law, you get punished for it. You get exposed. These days, they might well come out with a hat called "Making Snitching Great Again."
Hey, baby, from your experience, when it comes to that third party snitching, explain us, tell the people, right, why his name won't exactly be in black and white as it relates to the third party snitching.
Because he got somebody else filling those shoes for him so his name don't come up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but in order for that to happen, you got to have some consent, bro. Can't nobody just go fuck up your name without your consent. That's like me going in the motherfucking car lot saying I'm coming to get a car for DAWGFACE, but he ain't here to co-sign off on it. They're not going to let that happen. They can't fuck your name up. That's your credit. That's your everything. Them are contracts, bro.
Because that's the source of confusion. People like, it ain't spelled out exactly in black and white, so he didn't do this. People don't understand when a person do the third party cooperation, somebody telling on your behalf.
Man, why do you think they got this shit called power of attorney? Because can't nobody just use your name without your consent.
No doubt.
It's the same way with the law in court, bro.
I'm finna plug you in. You hear me?
Okay.
Baby sound like he knows something though. Sound like he close enough to something. Not like he coming out of left field. It's not like he coming out of left field. We know when it comes to information, we're gonna have to take everything with a grain of salt, of course, right? But at the end of the day, until some of the things are refuted by actual people that's close to the situation and not just YouTubers and people that's in chats, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? But he did make a few points though, you know what I'm saying? It seems like he knows Tammy better than some people may know Tammy. Had a little close something with her. She doing a little secretary work, whatever, with him, trying to help him out in any ways that she doing with whatever he doing. Sound like Tammy, you know, she around the Shakers. Most definitely around the Shakers. You know what I mean? As you heard Bay, he been on his third bit, you know what I mean? So he got wrapped up in the first one around the time they got wrapped up. He did a 20. He came home for like 6 months and got wrapped up into the case that I think he's wrapped up into now, besides anything else he got caught into, I think, as well. You know what I mean? What we do know is Tammy is a rat. It's a fact. But when I think about Tammy and she set up Terry, you feel me? And how she set up Terry. Look, show you. When I think about Tammy, how she set up Terry, right? Right, boom. This is Terry. Let me make sure y'all see what I'm telling you. Hold up. This is Terry. This is Terry's case, right? Wahhabi is Cuffy's case. On the screen right here is Terry's case, okay? And in Terry's case, there are a lot of similarities to Cuffy's case, okay? If you've read paperwork, if you've been in a building anywhere, then I'm just saying to you, man, there's similarities within this paperwork right here that I'm zooming in, okay? There are similarities between this paperwork and Cuffy's case. One of the things that's a similarity between this paperwork and Cuffy's case is that they both are attacking the confidential source, okay? We understand that Terry ratted, and he was a rat. See how I can say that very openly? Because it's confirmed that he's a rat by this same paperwork that is on the screen. See what I'm saying? So when you confirm to be what you is, then you are confirmed to be what you are. Okay? No one's calling you anything. You are what you are. Okay? Cool. So this right here, this paperwork explains how Terry was attacking, because Terry got caught up bad. You feel me, yo? Terry got caught up bad, bro. Listen to me, man. Terry didn't even know what the hell hit him. Tammy is a serious individual, yo. Okay? I mean, running Joker too, but I don't take her for a joke. She's a shark. Okay? But by the time Terry even figured out or understood what the hell was going on, it was way too late for Terry. Okay? Terry even telling to the feds of the people that he broke up with Tammy. Okay, in this paperwork, he broke up with Tammy in mid-2009. Okay, so let's say mid-2009. We could say that's June, July, maybe. Some people could say August, but we don't stretch it that far, right? June, July. Let's say June, July, May, June, July, right? 3 months. Boom. He's telling this to the DEA. Okay, this is what he's saying to go. This is what he's trying to say. Like he's done with it. It's court, everything he's saying, period. Everywhere he's saying this. They're telling him that Tammy has first been debriefed in April of the same year. So at least 3 to 4 months possibility before he even think he call it quits with the girl. So even if we say, yo, son, she got mad when she came to the crib and it can't be that, bro. It can't be that. Let's think logically now. It really can't be that. Nope. Okay. Because out of Terry's own mouth, he says that he broke it off with Shorty mid-June, mid-2009. 2008, I mean, right? He broke it off with her. I think he was with her for a couple of years because they were together from like, I think 2006. But she was already debriefing with the government since April, since springtime. He's talking about June time. And you know when you're dealing with a shorty, he's been dealing with shorty for a little minute, obviously. You feel me? You know when you're dealing with a shorty, sometimes you done with it and y'all done with each other, but y'all might still see each other, get a little drink, y'all still might do a little thing. You know how it be. So imagine that whole time when he was probably doing that phase of it, because they said this in the case, they said, well, not much is to be known of this time of when they were like off the offside. This is what they're writing in the paperwork, because he's trying to use these things as arguments, because he's saying that he was entrapped and he's trapped up. So as well, remember when we first started covering this, I know a lot of us, I know me personally, when we first started covering this, like, yo, Because remember, in the other paperwork, in the 200 something pages or whatever, probably it was in order. You know what I mean? It says, how did you set up Terry? And she said, look, she got him in the car and she just was recording him and was talking to him or whatever the case about whatever the laundering of the credit cards or whatever the case may be. And then she was recording him and gave that to Jack Harvey. That's possibility she did that too. But when you read this paperwork and see what really got Terry caught up, Terry was caught on multiple hours conversations by Tammy. Okay. Tammy had him on I'll bring it up in the paperwork. It's right on your face right there. Multiple hour conversations with Terry. Okay. Hours long, multiples of these things. Okay. So now, you know, like in court, you probably try to start making arguments that like, yo, what the hell? Like, I ain't consigning this. Y'all kind of using my, you know what I mean? Y'all bugging me, you know, type of, you know what I mean? You know, you're going to try to make them kind of fights and them kind of strikes. But look how the government gets you. Look how they got him. They said, look, she's the informant. They said, look, she consented to us bugging her phone. So you didn't have to consent to bugging your phone, Terry, because she's an informant and we bugged her line. Nigga couldn't even do nothing about this one. It's crazy. So this right here and all of this, right? Terry's trying to get a Frank's hearing. If we never knew what a Frank's hearing was, we understand it now because this right behind me is the Frank's hearing. This is Cuffy's actual Frank's hearing. Okay. And in the Frank's hearing, what they're trying to do is suppress evidence that's being used against them in the case. We see Cuffy tried to do it in this, right? In his Frank's hearing and stuff like that, right? And he was unsuccessful. Him and the defendants were found guilty in this case, right? We see that Terry also, he tried to get that. So what we see with Terry is Terry's attempt to get a Frank's hearing because he's trying to suppress the evidence that's being used against him. You feel me? Which him and Terry, Cuffy being him, and Terry have multiple similarities in their cases because they're both of their arguments is that they're strongly attacking the main source of evidence, the main source probably of their affidavits and everything that they've gotten to bug people, to do the things that they're doing to people, like how they did to Cuffy, they got from Tammy's testimony. We understand that so much so because when we understand the 271 pages of Cuffy's pages, we understand that not only Jack Harvey is saying that she's 95% of the case, so much so gave her a $55,000 reward. Yes. She also states that she was at least 90 to whatever % of the Terry case. She was asked, in Cuffy's case, she was asked, remember, she never testified before. She was asked in Cuffy's case, was you ever asked to testify in this case or these cases or something like that? She said, no, I never was asked to testify. Okay. So much so she wasn't asked to testify that she said, I was just meant to set up Hispanics. All right. And when they set up the Hispanics and do the drug busts, they would deport them anyway. So then, therefore, she wouldn't have to testify. Okay. Cool. So Terry's trying to attack Tammy as a credible source. Cuffy's trying to attack Tammy as a credible source. I think Cuffy was very successful in his attack of Tammy as a credible source. Unlike Terry had some good claims because I'll read the claims to you now if you want me to. Okay. I'll bring up I'll bring up some of the parts of like the indictments and different things and you'll see exactly. I'll try to find it right now for you real quick as we're doing it. But know what I mean? But Terry's trying to suppress the phone calls that was used against him and certain things like that. He's trying to say, nah, his relationship and things like that was kind of used against him. but he can't say how the relationship is really used against him, and he can't say how that pertains to why he would be having these conversations and these lengthy conversations and saying some of the things that he's saying. He's trying to credit the conversations and some of the things that he's saying in the conversation to bolstering and just boasting. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just boasting things. So much so that one time when he's talking to Tammy, he boasters or blusters or whatever you want to use the word to say that he's boasting. He boasts and says it's a thing that happened in Macon, Georgia, a big drug raid of weed, a big weed raid that happened in Macon, Georgia. And he bragged to Tammy that, damn, man, see all that shit that happened? Yeah, that was all my shit, though. That was my weed that was in the bust that happened in Macon, Georgia. All right. So these are the kind of things that Terry has done, besides other things that Terry has done, besides Terry thinking that he cut her off in June, July, whatever time, when she's already been debriefed since April and being debriefed. So even probably around that time when we saying she got him in the car, that's probably around all that in middle time, probably. Who knows when that time was? See me? Cool. We understand that Terry also, you know, he cooperated multiple times. Okay? I'm not reading paperwork. I'm telling you on my head. We understand that Terry cooperated multiple times. Okay? He had his first case around 82, 83. I think that was a heroin conviction. He was asked in the courtroom by Prosecutor Martin. Was that when he was around 20, 21 years old? He said, yeah, that was around that time, I think. His second conviction was about 93, 92, maybe 10 years later. Maybe big one. I don't know if he had little small ones or little something, but it was for a drug conspiracy. And around that time, when we talk about the drug conspiracy, it goes into Terry and Terry meeting an agent named Agent Prater. All right. And whatever Terry's mix up with Agent Prater is and how Agent Prater got him caught up and hemmed up, Agent Prater says, you know what? Let's strike a deal. Right. So Terry says that he wasn't willing to strike no deals until Prater's basically saying, like, let's work. Let's do something. But Prater tells him, if you're going to work with me, you got to complete it and go all the way to the end, though. Feel me? What goes all the way to the end mean? It means that you're going to have to also sign statements, and he wants him to call the Sinaloa plug in the cartel. He wants to call them. He wants him to call them. Call them on the phone. He wants him to also write a statement. Terry agrees to do this. Okay? Terry agrees to do this. He's in jail or whatever the case may be. He's being locked up, whatever. He agrees. He does everything thinking he's going to go home. Agent Prater pulls the rug from under Terry and does not let Terry go home after Terry calls the plugs, writes the statement, and does all the things that he do. Mr. Martin is the prosecutor in the case. Mr. Martin is prosecuting the case now, and he's asking Terry questions on the stand. He's asking Terry about that time with the Agent Prater. Like, yo, what happened? What y'all talked about? Like, he's like, well, he said, either one of y'all, what y'all said. Tell me what you want. I'm saying? So he's talking to him. Real shit. Out of the paperwork is out of my head, as I'm telling him. He tells him, yo, so what happened? He was going to let you go? He said, yeah, man, he told me he was going to let me go. You know what I mean? If I worked with him, if I, you know what I mean, signed the paper and I had to go to the end. He told me something about the end. And he said, did you know what the end meant? He's like, yeah, I had to sign a statement and do all the other stuff. He's like, all right. Okay. So you signed the statement, boom, 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 boom. Okay. So did he let you go? He said, nah, man, he didn't let me go. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He didn't let me go. He said, he didn't let you go. Damn, what happened? He's like, I don't know. He didn't let me go, but I worked with him and I cooperated with him. You know what I'm saying? And he also, when he was talking to me, he told me that he spoke to the prosecutor. So I was like, You know what I mean? He spoke to the prosecutor. Like, I believed him because he a DEA fed or whatever he is. He an agent. I believed him. But I'm saying he said he spoke to the prosecutor. And I know that when I work with you and you, when I cooperated with you, he's in court now. He's talking to the prosecutor who's talking to him, who's trying to put him in jail right now at the moment. And he says, I know that when I, because he's that guy, he said that guy mentioned him. He said, I know that when I was working with you and I cooperated with you, you let me go. So I felt that I believed the agent. He said, did he let you go though? He said, why would you believe him? He's like, because I know I worked with you and you let me go. He said, first of all, Mr. Martin, the prosecutor, because not only is Terry snitching on other people and snitched in 93 in that case, he got sentenced to 18 years and only did 9 years. Okay, cool. Not only all of that, and Agent Pratt, he snitched on it and got the rug pulled from under him and all that. Not only all of that. Now Terry's in court and snitching on the damn prosecutor. Because the prosecutor has cooperated with him from in the prison, probably made a deal with him, because Terry also says that he wasn't setting up nobody in the jail at the time. Take it with a grain of salt if you want to. So most likely Terry set up somebody from outside for for the prosecutor. Remember, the prosecutor prosecuting cases out there. Niggas is getting bagged outside. Terry want to work. He's trying to prosecute a case. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So Terry probably didn't work with him to lock up somebody outside, most likely. Because Terry is saying in some part of the paperwork that he wasn't locking. He was just in jail doing his time. And he didn't lock up nobody. He wasn't working because they asked him, were you also working? Was you also an informant on the inside? Like, were you working on the inside? And he was like, nah, I was just in there just doing my time. You feel me? So not only does Terry do this, Terry also snitches on the prosecutor live in the courtroom, right? And says, yo, man, when I work with you, you let me out. He said, he like, first of all, hold up, slow down, y'all. He told him straight, like, yo, listen, let's get that clear. I put you away for over 10 years before you even got, like, that's way long before you even got it up for a reduction. The judge is the one who signed that paper, not me. Okay? So you should be thanking the judge in your daylights. And actually, also, you was in jail, yeah, whatever, we worked. I just signed a letter to the judge to say, look, you cooperating. You know what I mean? You being real cooperative. But he was the one that ultimately had the decision with the John Hancock. You know what I mean? But Terry was so much so out there that the nigga damn near snitched on the prosecutor in the courtroom, bro. But once again, I'm going to say there are similarities in both cases. So what I've been doing more lately is bringing the correlation, all right, the similarities between Cuffy, Terry, and Tammy. Meech is always going to be Meech. He's going to be a part of this in some shape, form, or fashion. Trust me. It's always about Meech. It's Meech. It's always about Jack Harvey, Keith CROMER. Don't get it twisted. It's all going to be in the thing. Okay? But this case right here, that's behind me. And this case right here, that's next to me. Do you hear me? This case was successful in getting a Franks hearing. This case was not. Ultimately, both cases got smacked the same way. This case, both of these cases would be tried by the same person if he wasn't probably getting older and he retired in 2011. Because by the time Cuffy was being tried, that's only like a year or two later. Jack Harvey would have been the one that took down everyone. Straight. Nigga like Thor. Took down everybody. T Stucky. Took down mad people. Took down mad people, bro. The whole BMF. T Stuck. Mad people. Terry White. Countless people that we're not even naming. When Jack Harvey retired, nobody was to throw him no birthday party. They were like, thank you. Right. But Jack Harvey would have been on this case if he didn't retire, bro. He's the one who handed Tammy off directly to CROMER. Here, this is your source. It's crazy, man. This whole shit is crazy, man. Yeah, she bagged Tupac, bro. She tried to get my nigga Pac, bro. Tammy, bro. Y'all watch out for Tammy, son. She tried to get my nigga Pac, bro. This whole situation is crazy, man. Like I said, though, I think everybody should go petition. And we're just going to get signatures, bro. We're going to be proactive. I'm not somebody that want to sit around arguing with people, arguing with people in chats. Not that, bro. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion about anything in life. And if you want to stop people's opinion, you're just a damn hater. Say the truth. Everybody got their own opinion, bro. That don't mean everybody's talking to facts, but everybody got their own opinion, bro. And you sound crazy trying to argue with people about their own opinions. Everybody's going to feel what they feel anyway. You can't change what people think. So what the hell? It's aimless and pointless to be doing that. Straight. Especially if you ain't related to niggas. You just look like you're just jumping out the window. You're probably from a whole nother region of earth and you don't know niggas from paint. So what are you jumping out the window for? Just saying, you probably won't even jump out the window for your own family. You probably got a family member in beef right now. You're not jumping out the window. You ain't going outside popping out nothing. But you online popping it for somebody you don't know. That's not good, man. That shit is sad, bro. I got to get it together, bro. You got to go for the things that matter, bro. Like, stop. Please, man. Please. Save yourselves, man. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I mean, stop. I'm telling you, man. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the hoopla. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. I'm telling you. Trust me what I told you. Don't get caught up in the hoopla. Gotta get the likes up. We here, we vibing. We here, we vibing, man. You know, we got the paperwork right here. Terry White. I'm just showing you what I've been covering. So when y'all go back and y'all see some of the videos that I've been doing, and you'll see the Terry White, and you see all these thumbnails, and you see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's led me to this road of where I'm at with this. You know what I mean? It's led me to this road where I'm at with this. You know, Henny got her timelines going on. Sean G got his shit going on. Everybody got their shit going on. DC Blacks got his shit going on. We got other people out there for debate, other people out there doing their own thing. You know what I mean? We got other sides. We got everybody got their own side to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think anybody should be beefing over it. Me personally, I just don't think that we should be beefing over this. You know what I mean? Real talk. I think we should be building and talking about this shit, whether we disagree or agree. I think we all should be building about whatever the hell we want to build about, bro. Anything is able to be put on the table, bro. Straight up. That shit is in life. Put that shit on the table, bro. Straight up. Are we ratting? Nope. Put it on the table, bro. If we ain't ratting, put it on the table, bro. What the fuck is the problem then, bro? Niggas got shit to hide. What happened? Put this shit on the table. You feel me? And only devils want people to be silent, bro. Only devils, bro. Great. What are you being silent about? Y'all run around and look at YouTubers and act like YouTubers are the people that put niggas away in jail or some shit. No, nigga, we on YouTube, bro. We're on YouTube, bro. Take it easy. Take a chill pill. We're on YouTube, bro. I mean, all of us got the news too, and we're on YouTube, and we just fucking react to some shit that we all found out. You act like we the one that dropped the paperwork. None of us dropped the paperwork, dog. Nobody on YouTube, anybody watching me, none of us. Not nan one of us dropped any of this paperwork. We didn't write this shit. We was not the stenographers in the courtroom. We didn't do none of this, bro. Why don't Meech help Cuffy? That goes to anybody. That goes to anybody. Why won't he just help him? If you have not snitched and you're a real nigga, and Cuffy has not snitched and he's a real nigga, why would you want to see a real nigga in jail? Especially when this real nigga that's in jail got caught up by this person right here. The person's all around me. If I move my body around, you'll see this everywhere. Look, if I just move my body around, bro, look, everywhere. Look, I just moved again. You see it right here. Look, bang, everywhere. And you're going to say you're not part to blame? If not to blame for this, you're not part to blame. You empowered this person. Maybe if you probably give them your life rights, you could probably say, nigga, I knew them, but I ain't know them like that. You could say, damn, he didn't really know that bitch like that, y'all. Y'all lying on Meech. But Meech gave this woman his life rights, bro. He gave this woman power of attorney and everything else. What the hell is that about? So if not anything, you have to understand that you take the brunt of who she is and what she does. Because now, not only did you make her pass a friend down, whether it was intimate or not, or friends or not, you put her past the friend level and you put her in a family realm. And if you have a family member that's snitching, you can be gone tomorrow. I don't care who you are. That's just logical. So this woman is like a family member at the moment because she's owning your life rights. She's doing all these things that you have family members that can do. And I know your family members are mad at you at this time because who the hell is this person right here to come do your life rights and shit like that when I fucking loved you my whole goddamn life? I know mad people's type. So much so that I heard allegedly that I think somebody around me put a private investigator on her. And I think that's how they found out about CROMER allegedly and her. Found him in the hotel room. Going to multiple hotel rooms. Because people didn't like her. And they didn't agree with none of that. Allegedly. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Stop me when I'm wrong. I say allegedly because I'm just backing my channel, but just stop me when I'm wrong, though. So I'm not on here lying on people, bro. What I'm talking about is the work, bro, or what's going on in front of the horse's mouth. So if Tammy talk right now, what you believe or not, I don't care. Believe it if you do. But we're going to talk about what the hell she said out her damn mouth. Yes, the hell he is. And we're going to take it with a grain of salt if you want to, or whatever the hell you want to. But we're going to damn sure listen to that shit. Yes, we is. If Meech talk, we're going to do the same damn thing too. You talking about CROMER came out? Yeah. Homie, whoever, nigga. Yeah. You talking about? They're the horses in the race, homeboy and homegirls. So we're going to listen to them. It's a bad situation, man. This whole situation is negative, man. Shit is bad, bro. It's a bad situation.
Flatbush. Roaster. East 21st Street shooter block.
Everybody hit subscribe. Everybody hit the like button. You know the pop.
Tell me what you know about a nigga like me. She said a nigga pull a trigger and I had to tell her listen on my niggas like me. She said niggas try to hit it, but she really only fuck niggas like me. I told her do the right thing. Fuck with a nigga like me. Like me. What you know about a nigga like me? Salute the real niggas living like me. Shout out to the swipers, but y'all pieces ain't hitting like me. Shout out to the hustlers, NYOT trying to get it like me. Throwing bands on the strippers, or the clubs let us see it hit it like me. Niggas say they got bitches, but they ain't really pimpin' like me. Sure they be around gangsters, but they don't pull the trigger like me. Said she be around trappers, got work but they don't flip it like me. Sure they be around rappers, knowing goddamn well they don't spit it like me. Tell me what you know about a nigga like me. She said a nigga pull a trigger and I had to tell her listen on my niggas like me. She said niggas try to hit it, but she really only fuck niggas like me. I told her do the right thing. Fuck with a nigga like me. Like me. Do the right thing, Spike Lee. Do the right thing, Spike Lee. Do the right thing, Spike Lee, Spike Lee, Spike Lee. Fuck with a nigga like me. Do the right thing, Spike Lee. Do the right thing. Fuck with a nigga like me.
Salute to all the people. You know the boss, man. I'm going to clip this. I'm going to do another live. You know how we do it here. Late night stream. This is Uda on the late night. This is Uda at night. This is what this is. Uda at night, man. Make sure you subscribe. We got Uda in the day. You soon going to be getting Uda in the morning. It's the morning show. Chill, man. Just bear with me, man. Just bear with me, man. Bear with me. All right, y'all think it's soon going to start wake up to the morning, to the weather and all that, nigga. Yo, son, I'm in California, nigga. What the fuck the weather is, son? Chill, nigga. We outside live, nigga. Nobody job safe, nigga. We outside in real time, you heard? Facts of life. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel, though. Hit the notification bells. Make sure you notify when we dropping. Come when we dropping. We never flopping. Trust me. We not flopping. Salute to all y'all in the chat, man. Salute to Truth. Salute to all my people. Like I told y'all, make sure y'all subscribe and notified. And if you're not getting my notifications, then unsubscribe and subscribe back, and you should be seeing something. All right. Salute to all my people. I love you all. You know, the bops. I'll be back with another one right now, though. You know what I mean? I'm always on go. It's why I like when my people on go. Make sure y'all always dropping likes in the building, especially if y'all want me to use these programs like this. I need to see likes, so I'm just going to be ending them shits and just going live regular or just do uploads. You know what I mean? Simple. So I need to see activity. I'm a person that move off electricity. So, you feel me? Let's start connecting. That's what we with. All right? Salute to y'all. Y'all stay blessed. And remember what I told y'all.
All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been stuck in a computer.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bells. Make sure you're notified. Make sure you're notified.
All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks, all my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Uda. Welcome to the Uda. All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat, you been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Uda. Welcome to the Uda. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying it bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, huh? To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, not San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana.